Coming at you from Scratcher Wolf Studio, it's Rage Across the Internet presents Wherever Gaia Takes Us, a Werewolf the Apocalypse Let's Play. Starring
Daniel Tyson as Ricochet,
M as Carly Emberstring,
CJ as Nightfang,
Tommy Dixon as Walks with Anubis,
and I'm your storyteller, Porter. Carly and Dante slip through the gauntlet. On the other side, you see that the cave is still here, but the tunnel is, it's more a tunnel. It's almost perfectly circular. You can see spider webs covering the ceiling, stretching between stalactites. You can hear skittering. It's almost musical, as if tiny, as if a paperclip strumming an acoustic guitar. It's almost musical, but very faint. It echoes through this umbral cave.
There's a lot of Weaver going on in there.
looks like.
Our only way in is going to be through the Umbra.
Yeah, but like what's in there when we get there, right? Like, what are we walking into is the question.
I would not doubt, most likely something exactly like that storage facility that you were trapped in. Or if not worse.
Yeah, that seems undesirable. But what's in the cave? Do you want to get a little closer, see if we can see anything other than just some webs?
Sure. Just don't want to go all the way in yet, though. Just in case. Watching for stepping on webs and stuff. Don't want to alert anything.
Okay. I'm thinking about it, not necessary.
Okay. I'm in Lupus still. I've never left it.
But not necessary, because it's...
Well, I'm just prepping a dice in case.
That's fair. I'm not making you roll perception alertness, how dare I?
Okay.
As you continue on, there's not much for variation. It simply continues on. This little cave, more a tunnel. But suddenly, or rather all of the sudden, you see a mass of webs creating almost a barrier.
And that would be our gated door.
Like, I don't even, do I?
You don't even need to.
I don't even need to. Look at you.
That's fair. That makes sense.
Well, that'll be fun to break through. We won't find out more going any further, that's for sure. Not without the rest of our pack, at least. Let's head back. Make sure they don't get caught. There's definitely lots of security here. And I don't feel like getting electrocuted again.
I'll give you a thumbs up. Let's go.
Head back out to where we were to go back to the realm.
All right. And poof, friends are here. Look at how many
So, what y'all see?
Lots of security. There's definitely a gate. Lots of weaver webs. The whole cave is covered in on the top. And then we ran into a gate. Or just a wall of weaver, which I would assume is a gate.
Yeah, it kind of looks man-made, not like it occurs naturally.
For sure. It was way too circular of a tunnel. It was cut out. There's definitely another facility here. We'll need help with this one.
Yeah. This is where backup becomes definitely more of a idea. Also, just harebrained idea. What if that facility that we, hit last time, what if it went a lot further down, a lot further out than we know, and it's like connected to this? That would be...
That's not a bad thought.
was the first thought I had.
That's a giant facility then, if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how far down we were.
Well, we were only 2 floors down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't know how far down it went.
We don't know how far down. We know we were underground, and we know there were more floors to go.
If only someone looked in the right direction in that elevator, they might have saw how many buttons there were. Peered through the gauntlet, and they looked. It was also pitch black.
Right? And you would have been standing in an elevator that wasn't there.
Oh, true. If it wasn't on the upper floor, yeah.
You have to step sideways immediately or go full Looney Tunes.
Full Looney Tunes sounds fun.
If only Coyote were your totem.
Oh, damn.
I don't doubt these are at least connected. And I don't even mean in a general term. I mean physically connected. The fuck is going on this island?
Yeah, I did just have a thought. Because we don't know what's going on or anything, and like right now, plan is to go get back up. We could try scouting ahead further in the Umbra, getting past that wall, if you can send a message back to the cabin.
Well, I've never tried it.
I mean, we know it's something that can happen because Dodger got it to work, but could be something for us to try.
I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Do you think we're going to find what we're looking for in the Umbra, though?
I mean, we're going to have to get past... Like, if you think there's a gate here in the realm where y'all saw those webs, it's probably going to be a lot easier to cut through some webs than...
Yeah, but if you destroy the webs, you destroy the gate. I'm assuming.
Those pattern spiders were just put it right back together.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to destroy webs? I'm sure they're not easy. I've never done it. Maybe I have. I don't know.
I mean,
I know.
I have an out-of-character question.
Shoot.
Like, I have a question about a gift, specifically Shroud. That inky blackness, would that affect cameras as well?
It would. Yeah.
Okay, so back into character, sorry. Ed.
Yeah?
Hear me out. Let me sneak up there and see what's going on inside the tunnel.
If you think you can do it without getting spotted. And
probably. And if not, then I will run, and you guys can back me up.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
All right, watch my back then. Howl or something if you see something coming at me that I don't.
Yep.
Except for if you see shadows, don't worry about those. I'm going to shift down to Lupus.
What about tall trees?
Dante's just tilting his head.
I'm going to shift down into Lupus and sneakily approach the cave.
Oh god. Oh god.
Before, I'm going to try to approach from the flank, the side, and before I get too close, I'd like to activate my gift, Shroud. Why are you oh-god-oh-godding?
You should... What is it? Gift to the salamander? And fucking Spider-Man running Lupus on the fucking top of the tunnel.
I do have Spirit of the Lizard. I could do that. I might do that.
Because that's awesome and creepy as fuck.
Yeah. I am going to do Shroud, though, as I approach.
Anti-gravity dog.
Yes.
Spider
dog.
I mean, if we go and infiltrate, that's the easiest place for it to hide because nobody ever looks up.
Exactly.
That's
I mean,
point.
like it is a good idea, and oops, I accidentally helped you, but it's also awesome and creepy and fun. So
there's a reason I grabbed the gift, Porter. You didn't give me anything I wasn't already thinking of.
Fair enough.
How do you take out a camera? Crawl up, knock it down.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm using Shroud before I approach because I can see through it, but nobody else can.
Correct.
That's cool.
So yes, that is.
It's a good blur.
But everyone knows they can't. They're like, why is everything super dark?
Everyone knows it's there, and it's only for a designated space.
Yeah, but it's like a cube of fuck off you can't see.
Cube of
It's-
fuck off.
It's on-demand smoke bomb.
Yeah.
So would you say this is a twilight difficulty?
It's nighttime.
No, there's no vampires here. It's nighttime though.
Okay, so
For
just
s-
3
for
for,
sure it is.
twilight, or I assume anything darker. So that gives me 4 successes for a shroud,
All right.
which makes it a 10 by 10 by 10 times 4.
Jesus.
It's a big piece of shroud.
Yes.
Lots of blackness.
10 by
Big
10. 10 by 10
By 10.
by
4 times.
4. Jesus.
Yeah.
The problem is it's millimeters.
It's in meters, but it's essentially the same as yards.
He was doing the math.
I know what it was. We've done it before, and I was just making the joke because that's millimeters right
It
there.
was funny.
Just doing the math. 10,
40 square meter.
20.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of shroud. 40 square meters. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You pretty much shrouded the whole cave.
What's that times 4? I need to divide by half and then double. You're welcome.
Perfect.
Yes. So I'm going to, once I approach from the side, I'll activate that shroud
All right.
and then creep forward to the mouth of the cave.
It's not even necessary. You crouch down to your haunches, your eyes glossing over and then filling with complete blackness. Suddenly they return to normal as that darkness itself transfers from you out into the world around you. All goes dark. You can see nothing. It's like you are nothing. It's a surreal feeling, almost complete sensory deprivation. You know, you can still smell, you can still hear, but it's almost like you can't. The complete lack of vision is almost overpowering. You feel a little nauseous. Carly, however, feels right at home.
Oops, my gift worked so well that I even did it to my pack mates.
It's a large area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
You're
that
in
big
it.
of an
Sorry.
area. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to creep forward to the mouth of the cave and check out what I see. What's in there?
Are
What's
you going
going
to creep
on?
forward?
I'm just going to walk forward. There's
was
no
gonna-
creeping.
I mean,
we're walking.
That's just a personality at that point. Like we can be still.
Yeah, it is a little
Or
bit of
just-
a personality creeping. I'm not like running up, but I'm like walking slowly up, kind of like a prowl.
Excellent.
She's Pink Panthering it up.
See, I'd have been like a gingerly, like a stroll. Like, yeah, fuck you.
I pictured Jude doing
No one can see anything. You make your way through the cave. And again, you can see perfectly fine. It's been reinforced, definitely, but this was a natural cave. You know, you could see some pillars built up into the side and steel, perhaps, reinforcements on the ceiling of the cave. It looks like beams more than like a full-on, like it's not fucking tiled, right? So there are still some natural, which might be intentional, to help obfuscate the fact that work has been done. You make your way down further on and you see the large door. It's almost like a vault door. To the side, there is a panel. You see it's a number panel and there's a spot for a card to swipe.
Is there a vehicle in the cave at all?
There is not.
And was there indeed a camera at the mouth of the cave?
That I will want a roll for.
Perception, alertness,
Yep.
5.
Yeah, there was one there. I was going to take it easy on you in that diff anyway, because it's like, well, he did point out where the glint was. All right.
All right, not breaking the shroud. I'm going to run back to the pack. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yep.
There is indeed a camera at the top of the mouth of the cave. There's also a really big door. Yeah, it's a big door, and it has like a keypad on the side where you can swipe a card.
Just like in the facility. Oh, they're connected.
Oh, it reached all the way out here. Cool.
Hey.
Anyways.
Everybody.
Uh-huh.
You hear a sound coming from the cave. It's kind of hydraulic-y. Like something is moving. Like a door. There you go. Continue. Go on. Just,
Pretty sure this pitch blackness alerted them.
Yeah.
It's not fun being able to see.
Do you want me to keep it up? Should I drop it?
Well,
Should we kill him?
you hear a door opening, right?
Yeah.
That big vault door.
Well,
They're obviously
I'm gonna
coming
look.
out.
I'm gonna go over and look. Is it the door opening?
You'd have to be in the cave, I think, for that.
you would have to be
Is
in
it
the
that
cave.
deep in the cave?
It's not outward, it's I hate to put a real fucking number on it.
It's
I don't know,
deeper
but
into the cave.
It is
though.
deeper into the cave, yeah. You
Okay.
can't see it from the mouth.
Here, I'll run up and find out real fast. I'm gonna bolt off before they can say anything.
Give me your Dex Athlet.
Dex.
That is a satisfying dice sound.
4.
Wow. All right, you're gonna go the whole way. The door is slowly opening. I mean, it is opening, and a van is coming. A single van is slowly, it's waiting for the door to open. It's coming out.
I'm gonna watch it come out.
Help me out with positioning here. Like, are we hugging the wall and watching this happen, or are we standing
Hugging
outside?
the wall towards the outside of the cave.
Okay.
Like it's not in the cave, but like the second I can see kind of the door, I'm there. If that makes sense.
I think so.
If the cave is this long, and this is the entrance, and the door is here, and I can see it from here, I'm here.
We'll call you about halfway
Okay,
until you can see it.
got it.
All right. I mean, you can hug the wall. There's enough room, and it's slowly coming out. I mean, it's kind of crawling because
It can't see shit.
it's very dark. Yes,
Who's in the car?
Jeff
Can I see that?
Tarkington, Dave
Can I
Wunderlus,
see how many people are in the car and what they're looking like?
Bruce James, Stephen Fernetto, Tom Dixon.
There's a lot of people in this car.
It's a clown van.
It is a clown van.
There's 8 more people. Jeez. Jonas Salk. I'll stop. The bit went too long. I'm sorry. I mean, you can't really tell because it's people in a van in the dark anyway. Like, forget the shroud dark, but just the normal dark.
Yeah.
That said, you can see there are lights on the other side of that door.
I'm going to kind of creep forward to see what's on the other side of the door. I'm not passing the door, though.
I mean, they still can't see shit. All right. That's Ravens, Tyson.
Even.
Can't really see much of anything. Like, nothing identifiable. You know that there's some light on the other side. It looks like there's more tunnel, but that's really all you can see. It is worth noting that this door is not going to stay open forever.
I will run back to the group real fast.
Okay.
Door's open. Are we going?
I would love to get the cavalry, but, it's either go through an open door or figure out a way to tear it open.
Your choice.
Wouldn't that just trap us?
It would,
Fair.
but we can hit the Umbra and get out that way.
I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in
Exactly.
here with me.
Following you, Alpha, whatever you decide.
Fuck it, let's do it.
As soon as he says that, I'm shifting the lupus and running.
Yep.
I want to hear some Dex alertness. Dex Athlets. Let's go. Let's go.
So she'll have to break the darkness thing
To run?
for us to see where we're going.
Follow her. Spider
Yeah,
tail.
I'm gonna.
You
I'm gonna
human
make some.
centipede it.
Yeah, I'll hit my. Take my tail and hit somebody across the face with it.
What are we rolling again?
Dex Athlet.
Dex Athlet.
Woven Centipede.
Funny thing is, it would have been the same even if it was Dex Alertness.
Well, now it's Alertness Athletics. What?
I can work with that.
No, you cannot.
Standard diff?
Yes, sir.
5.
Okay.
Oh, y'all got this. You better have this.
3. Oh. I'm missing 2 dice for Lupus. Okay, that didn't change anything. 3.
6.
And Carla?
Two.
That was a very slow run, miss.
I guess I'm like sheepdogging them also.
I mean, that could be fair, but this guy is running like he almost tripped over you twice.
He's a strider.
Also, he can't see you, so that is now a factor. He's not an asshole, he just can't see.
7.
7. I had 5, which is probably the best desk. Probably the best.
I have all the modifiers for Dex Athlet rolls.
I was going to say that was probably the best Dex Athlet roll I've had.
Good thing you used it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks.
Certainly.
I went 7 out of 9, so.
I mean, really, it's just going to be a bouncy castle behind this door, so it's fine.
Sweet.
I had 2 2s that stopped me. That was it.
All right. As a refresher for me, how long does Shroud last?
I didn't write it, so I think it's until I drop it or until the end of the scene.
Okay.
I can control F it real fast.
Just make sure to do it for next time. We'll call it the end of the scene for now.
Okay.
That's because I said so.
Makes it more entertaining.
Also, it's going to be less relevant now that you're not there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I also know it's until I leave it. So if I get out of it,
Oh, well,
yeah.
That's the scene then.
I'm not a measured person, but you did it. You make your way, slipping in just before Indiana Jones style, just before the door shuts. Like Ricochet's bandana falling off his lupus form that it shouldn't have been in there in the first place, but he manages to grab it with his snout just before it. You did it, buddy.
Yay, thank you.
Totally an Indiana Jones thing.
None of that made sense. I just wanted to do the bit.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Now I'm picturing a lupus with a bandana, and it's
Like the little
It's great.
lupus, Borkian comes out and pulls the bandana back. Like, Bork.
Bork.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you get to the other side of the door, and this is a tunnel. This is not a cave that's been reinforced. There are lights on the side every few feet. This is a tunnel, like you are going to Canada. Radio for 3.
Yeah, I was going to say, no one else is going to know that one.
Or like you're going through a mountain.
Yeah,
that's a real one too.
That's fine, yeah. Oh, boy.
You're going to. That's radio for 3.
Once the door is closed, I'll be sure the shroud is no longer up.
Yeah, it is. It's done. It's donezo. The people on the other side are probably very confused.
Mm.
But hey, they can see now, so it's fine.
Do we see anybody on this side?
You see a tunnel, sir.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yep.
No guy standing at a keypad as like 5 wolves just rush, as wolves just rush in.
You seem to be in the clear.
Not much security on this side.
I think the door is
the
usually
door.
enough.
What he said.
I'm still looking around for some cameras, though.
Okay.
3.
CJ odds or evens?
Let's go odds.
You ain't seen shit.
Well,
Hey guys, it's my maps. Get to use my maps.
just for you. It's a map just for you.
I cannot share this with you, no. It's marked in a way that would be detrimental to the future of the game.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, definitely
Okay.
don't show those these.
Well, we can keep an eye on. Let's
We did a
move
thing.
quietly.
We did the thing that you said we might not do.
You did do the thing that I said that I worried you might not do, because I know you guys.
We almost didn't.
I did cut down on distractions, though.
It's true. Still tried to run towards them.
No bumblebees in Willow's Pass anymore. Y'all get distracted and chase them.
Ticks and caterpillars.
That's right. So I trust we're continuing down the lone way we have to go.
Yep.
Is this correct?
Slowly.
Slowly and doing as many perception alertness rolls as I need to.
Yeah, just stay low and quiet, guys.
Excuse me. Well, you slowly and quietly and carefully and wolfily, why not,
Rawr.
continue your way through the tunnel, it giving way to a facility of some sort. At the end of the tunnel is what looks like a little parking lot. There's a couple vans off to your left. You can see a couple walls. Yeah, I mean, so many walls. I can kind of give you this.
Do these vans look like we've seen them before?
I don't doubt that.
I mean, they're white vans. Surely you've seen a white van at some point in your life.
That's what I'm, yeah. So, yes.
White is a very common color.
You're right, but
And
Any of those green ones?
that was the next question.
You guys are
You
just...
let him paint the picture. He's still painting.
Right? It's a crappy brush. Hold on.
You gotta slap it on the easel.
You know...
You gotta beat it a little bit.
Just gotta watch out for chafing.
Oh my god.
It's horsehair. It's not...
Just beat the devil out of it. Come on.
You do see two green vans that seem peculiar green that perfectly stand out on the shiny black floor of this particular building. I guess the parking lines in a very crisp, clean, bright yellow.
Fresh paint. Or newly done.
And there seems to be plenty of room here. You can see there's a little air compressor. There's tires up on the wall. It's a little motor pool section here.
That spot right above me in the L.
Can you move?
I mean, this is where I suggest taking a picture and cropping it.
That you
and
know
sending
what?
it.
There we go. Thank you.
Someone's an idiot.
Kind of, I guess.
Someone's a goddamn idiot. Get a
we'll
second.
send it. Give it a second.
You'll learn. You'll learn. You'll get it.
Y'all make me sad inside.
It says send it to Tom, and Tom send it to the pack.
Okay.
You know what? Now I'm trying to remember. Did you rip a door off or something on the one when we were dealing with the guys from the Teddy Talltale incident?
Did I rip a door off? Who rip a door off?
You, whenever you were outside dealing with the guy. I know you were going to chase after it, but did you?
I did.
Yeah,
Rip that
didn't you
door off. But he swerved, so I fell with it.
Yeah, but
So is one missing a door? That's a good question.
That is a good question.
We're coming up, so we're coming up here.
Yeah, from the tunnel.
The tunnel is the swinging doors. Is that right?
Yes.
Or is that from in between the two rooms?
The swinging doors is the tunnel side of it.
Yeah, you could see the fucking
Got it.
tube, man. Fucking
Where
English
it says
is...
parking. So
Oh, I
parking's
see.
off to
I
our
see
left
that.
where the vans are, like he said. Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
From what you can see, obviously, because you're just, starting to come in. Like I said, you see a few vans, you see two green ones. You don't immediately see one without a door, but you can't see all sides of...
Do I see one with a dented front end? Am I rolling for this?
You're going to have to get closer.
That's fine. Lupus eyes aren't good enough. I got it.
To see around corners? No. Sadly, we have not invented...
X-ray vision.
Right.
Yes. Especially in Lupus
Glass walkers,
form.
maybe.
That's fair.
Go denounce your tribe and join the glass walkers and
No,
get
I'm
some
good
cyber
on that one.
fetishes.
I'm good.
And then I will let you see through walls. You...
I think that's actually an Uctina tribe gift.
Like X-ray eyes?
Yeah, there is an X-ray eye gift. Can't remember if it's the Urge or Uctina.
That's crazy.
I call shenanigans on laser eyes.
Drink two.
Predator eyes.
Eyes of
Imagine
Lynx.
if Ghost had that. Jeez. Anyway, I will move a little bit closer then.
No, yeah, that's the thing.
for a
Like
dent.
I am forcing you guys to shit or get off the pot here.
I'm moving closer.
Moving close, staying low, and just looking for anything. Any of the cars missing a door, or fans missing a door.
All right. Forward Lupus walk into an underground citadel.
Well, I wanted to move closer and look. You know what? We should just bolt for the vans and see if there's gear inside.
I mean, you're fine with what you're doing. I'm just pointing like the.
No, I'm just letting you guys know. I'm saying this out loud to characters.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We should bolt for the vans and look for gear and try to get camouflaged. Dress in their stuff. They won't notice.
I was gonna say, is this out by now? It's like, are we going Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah, it would have came out in the early 90s.
Or would it be more Hitman? But
Is there enough for 4?
We gotta
Let's
go
go
look.
Okay.
I say bolt to the vans and see if there's any gear inside. And we can get a better vantage point hiding behind them.
yeah.
So I will bolt over to the vans.
All right.
If Alpha's doing it, I'm following Alpha.
Yeah, falling behind, just keeping an eye out for anybody around that might spot us.
Yeah, go with the boys.
Dan, you want to hand me that pen, please?
He has to make a permanent fix to his notes.
I forgot to include something that was a dumb thing to not include. Because I'm a smart man. It wasn't even detrimental to the plot. It just bothered me that bad.
If it's for you, it's fine.
Yeah, it's just my peace of mind. Okay, sorry.
We all got our moments.
Right. So, okay, we went over to the vans.
Yep.
Now that I got a lot closer as I went by them, do I see a dented front end?
Yeah.
Okay. We're in the right place. Probably smelled death on the van.
Well, you also have, you do in fact see one without a door.
Okay.
They're both at the far wall. Like, the tunnel came in. Let's assume the tunnel is west.
Okay.
That north wall, they're both along that wall.
For maintenance. They're parked away for maintenance.
They are parked away for maintenance.
Yep.
That is exactly it.
So
I would like to. Can I shift up to my helmet form?
I certainly hope so.
Unless you're having issues.
Right? I mean, if you
No.
can't, because that's even free.
Right.
Yeah, right. All right, I'd
forgot
like
how.
to shift up to my helmet form, and then I'm gonna hop into the car with no door,
Okay.
and I'm gonna search it.
Okay.
She's ahead of me. That's exactly what I was going to do.
I guess what are we looking for so I can be more helpful than just, yeah.
Yeah, specifically, I am looking for like a key card of some kind, ID badges. I'm like looking up in the visor, in the glove box, in the side bin, wherever people might keep a card or a key card or anything like that.
All right. You know what I'm going to have you all do? Everyone give me a perception alertness, and it's going to go for the scene.
Okay.
Well, if it's gone for the scene,
Just so we ain't got it.
I'm spinning a willpower.
You son of a...
You said it.
Fine. Standard diff.
3.
3 here.
4.
Okay. You don't find a key card or anything. There is a blue pine tree air freshener hanging from the window. The keys are in the ignition. And that's really all of note. There's a couple of wrappers. Not like, I meant like Wicket, but like
Candy wrappers.
like burger wrappers.
Wendy's.
No.
Ah, shocker.
What? It's relatively
I
clean.
keep a note
though.
in my head that there is keys in there.
Yep.
Is it just the key to the car, or are there additional keys on the chain?
Just the car key.
Okay.
I'm going to peer across the way. What else? Paint the picture. It's across from all these cars.
Okay. Well, again, there's the floor here in this parking section. It's, you've got a little wall of tires. You've got,
Mechanics
maintenance.
area.
Yeah, just general, that's what that's about. You can see the hallway going all the way down. Directly, I'm trying to put in your guys' perspective. So again, if the top wall, if the tunnel is west, north is where you guys are right now, because it's along the north wall. So you have the room there directly to the east. There's no windows or anything. It's just a wall, but you see it tapers off, and there's a door there. And then across from that as well, it looks to be some sort of security office. You can see the window. They've got the fucking grates or whatever, the safety. You can see there's a guy in there. He looks bored. Maybe having some issues staying awake. You're not entirely sure. He He doesn't look super alert. While this is happening, you can hear footsteps. A second guard. Again, they've got the vests. You know, little gray security hat. Look out for him. You know. Yeah, you know, sidearm and everything. He's got a cup of coffee and a donut. He's walking back to the security office. It's all very quiet, very nonchalant. You can see cameras in the corners.
Which corners?
Right now, all of them that you can see. So 3 for 3.
Okay.
But
Which means we've already probably been spotted on camera, but they're not paying that much attention right now.
But they're not paying attention.
yeah, that guy's playing fucking solitaire.
Yeah, so hopping into that van if I can as well, just to get out of line of sight for a moment, or underneath it, whatever, and look into the others. Maybe one of us should hit the Umbra, pop up in the security office, and deal with the 2 guards.
Or wait for him to open the door and deal with him.
I'm just saying they have less likely of a chance to see us just appearing. Anybody got other ideas?
That darkness thing was cool.
You want that again? I think that's going to be a little obvious inside. It's going to be more tough.
Our track record is we're not very stealthy.
Which is why I'm saying come in from the Umbra if we can. And just pop up, deal with the 2.
I mean, judging by what
Say
I
yes.
saw, this will be very
Either
covered.
tell me yes or no right now.
Whoa, it's bossy.
It's very demanding.
Tell me yes or no right now.
No darkness right now. It'd be a little too obvious.
Lights could have gone out. Oops.
In one specific area?
Yeah. Breakers.
We're going in.
I can turn off the lights and take them out real fast.
She's done great so far. Let her do it again.
Yeah. Well, how are you getting in?
The dude's about to go into the security room, right? Isn't he walking down the hallway?
Yep.
That was my
Like-
thoughts.
I mean,
we
yeah, well, you
see him
can't prove that
here
he's
with
going
us?
into the security room. But yeah, he's walking that direction.
Okay, I was thinking like we saw him through like a window going into the security office, but like is he walking in the same area roughly as us? Like not through a window or something?
No, he's walking up the hall. You know, if you go from the G, right? He's walking toward you guys. We're assuming the security office, 'cause coffee and donut, right?
Okay, in that little central hallway, like directly across from the tunnel entrance.
No, to the
Nope.
south.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
in front of
okay.
the what it says infirmary.
Okay, then yeah, let's fucking do that.
Can you hit him with a crossbow?
You'd probably want to shoot him with the crossbow.
Can you?
I'm just gonna go ahead and shroud it up. I'm also, since we're inside with light, the difficulty is going to be a bit higher. I am going to spend a willpower
All right. Now,
once I hit this. What?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good?
What I sent Tom, who will share now, is it's upstairs.
Oh boy.
This is largely the original map. I made some minor to this, but the idea is I'm showing this to you because it is not the same as where you are now, but it's obviously very similar. I modified it to maybe help you guys get a better idea. So like what these things say are not what's really there, and the layout isn't necessarily the same all the way through, but again, I'm hoping it'll help.
That's where you get the stock file.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the stock file.
Okay.
Again, won't be one for one, and I will describe differences as we see them, if we get to places, whatever. But I just thought, given the whole picture rather than little clumps of, might be helpful. And if not, well, you don't have to look at it. So there, huh? It's
Someone found himself a meatpacking plant.
Okay. When it says roll gnosis, am I rolling my temporary or my permanent?
permanent.
Permanent. Yep.
Permanent. Okay, I'm not spending a willpower then. I was a little concerned because anyways.
Yeah, you always roll permanent for Gnosis and willpower. Rage is whatever's highest, because rage rolls are about screwing you over.
Yep.
The one in there. 3 successes for indoor difficulty.
30 by 30 by 30 meter. That's big still.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to kind of step out and take a moment to see how he is reacting. Just a moment.
Okay. We will call the guard just about to round the corner when this happened. He drops the coffee and is looking around. I mean, futilely.
I'm going to.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm going to manifest the crossbow and take a shot at him.
Okay. She don't want to hit him with it? Just like an
I'm going to hit him with a
Alcabon?
bolt.
All right.
I'm going to hit him with a bolt, and I'd like it to be a lethal shot.
Well, that's not up to either one of us, is it?
I mean, could I take a moment to Ape's Craft Blessing? Just a couple seconds to concentrate while he fumbles.
It will be a turn at that point, but
Just a
odds
couple
or
seconds?
evens, Danielson.
Odds.
You will have time to do it.
Okay.
No, I'm just going to say yes.
Okay.
I can't odds or evens and then fucking him and ha. Yes. It's not a mystery. It's my decision.
It's a 50-50. 50-50 chance.
Okay, so difficulty is lowered by 2, and I wanna shoot him somewhere that it would kill him.
Then difficulty is lowered by 1.
Okay.
Because an aim shot raises your difficulty.
Yep, that's why I wanted to Ape's Craft. So I'm shooting him with the bow. That's
This is you.
4
Oh,
successes.
Look at what I need in his here.
6, 9, 2, 4, 6, 6.
And crossbow, so that's a 5er. How many successes was that again?
4.
All right, so 5 plus 3 for your damage.
My hand's not big enough. Do ones cancel on damage?
No.
Okay. That was 4 to damage.
All right. Yeah, you step forward, taking the helmet form. You manifest your crossbow, aiming. For some reason, I mean, luck just wasn't on your side. You hit him. You even got him in the neck. He staggers back. You can see the blood splattering on the window, which would alarm his partner if he were able to see a goddamned thing. You see the guy, by the way, fumbling in the security office through that window. Because obviously he's trying to work his way to the door, feeling around, while his buddy, who also dropped his donut too. Fucking.
Did it go right through the donut into his neck?
What?
The crossbow.
He dropped
Yes.
it before I shot him.
No, he didn't. He dropped the
no.
coffee first, but it was a glazed donut. I know you were thinking jelly. I know you were. You were, weren't you?
So it was jelly that hit the window.
No, this was a glazed. It wasn't jelly.
Oh.
Because there's the hole in the donut, and the bolt went through the hole.
Ah.
So that was good. That was a great shot. You shot into the hole of the donut. It was like a bullseye.
Too bad.
It's like a guard's neck.
I wanted to eat the donut.
It's both.
The
You
donut.
can, because it's on. Yeah, it's like hanging
Bolt's in
off
his
the
neck,
Yeah, the bolt's
donut's
in the
hanging
neck,
on
and the
there.
donut's hanging on the bowl.
How much blood is it getting covered in?
You don't concern yourself with that. You can
am,
soak
though.
it.
All right.
You can soak
Is he-
hepatitis.
Is he down, or no?
He is sliding down to the floor. He's alive. He's not having a good day. He's not going to get up and punch you. I feel that's strong.
All right. I would like to
I hear
go
noises.
and real fast because I can see the other guy fiddling for the door. I'm going to quickly run up to the guy that I just shot, and I'm going to rip the bolt out and
Stab him with it?
I don't think that's the style I'm going for here. But
You could just grab the bolt and push it out, tearing open the rest of the neck.
yeah, I'm just going to wiggle it out violently.
That had sound effects.
Sorry.
Man's gonna bleed out real quick.
Covering his mouth if I need to.
Oh.
I'll give it to you because they super didn't see this shit coming, but that would be a rage point for an extra action next time.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's all right. Because of the element of surprise, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
And you were saying something, Ham. I could not.
I was literally just talking to myself, but I was saying that all I do is see darkness and
Oh, yeah.
hear him falling and smelling blood.
And glaze.
Because I'm still in
And
lupus.
Big glaze.
I smelled that donut from a mile away.
Like hazelnut for the creamer.
Nice.
Just chilling behind this van, not seeing anything. Hearing noises.
All right. Yeah, okay. You rush to your opponent, grabbing the bolts. I guess we're just calling that strength.
Oh, okay. 1.
That's not a lot.
Only had 2 dice.
We're not strong. We're a scrawny 17-year-old girl.
That is, I mean, perfectly logical on every level, frankly. Like, I'm sitting here going, man, I can't believe that you didn't remove this guy's head with the crossbow bolt that you pulled out and jerked around in his throat. Is a 17-year-old girl. No, okay. No, that shit, we shouldn't expect that to work, like, so easily, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you manage to grab a hold of the bolt and you're trying to jostle it, but human flesh and projectiles, and you hurt him some more. He is gurgling and he's reaching up for you, but like the life is fading from him. Right? There's not a whole lot left. He's grabbing you. He grabs your wrist, and there's a bit of a grip on it, but it's not the strength you would expect a grown man to be grabbing a 17-year-old. This is uncomfortable.
You're painting that picture that way.
When he grabs my wrist, I'm going to try to whack his grip off and like try to chuck my crossbow with a new bolt.
She did say whack.
Which is why I'm
sorry.
I just talked about how uncomfortable this was.
And
This
then
intervention. And then you just start talking about whacking off. We make our own fun. No, he does grab a hold of you. There's, and I point out that his hand was covered in blood, so is now your wrist. It's spurting out a bit here and there, so your nice clothes are gross now.
They weren't nice.
They might be a little lazy. Your summer dress that you're not wearing. You probably have it somewhere. I don't know. It sprayed far, so it just landed on
everything.
Yep.
I own.
You struggle to break the grip, but that has not happened. I'm going to look to you guys, who cannot look to anything.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
pretty much why I haven't said anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's very dark, and you can smell blood and hazelnut.
And hazelnut.
It's the creamer.
And
it's spilled
glaze.
on the floor. You can smell the fucking coffee creamer. That's the
glaze.
And glaze.
right. You can hear the gasping for air.
The gurgling. Ugh.
Yep, and the desperate gurgling from the guard. You hear soft grunting from Carly as she struggles to either rip out the bolt or break free of this dying man's grasp. Possibly both. You can't tell, though, because you can't see
anything. I think I'm just going to head over there, then.
Good luck.
I mean, like, and as best as I can figure out how to do it blindly.
I'm staying put.
How fast are we doing this?
Oh, I'm not fast at all. Just walking at this point.
All right.
I'm going to hit something if I don't.
That's what I'm hoping for. Roll your Dex Athlet.
Am I still doing Dex Athlet? I'm going slow. But, okay, Dex Athlet, I guess.
I gotta see how nimble you are. It's not a run roll this time. It's a different Dex Athlet.
I mean, I'm still on lupus, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
So it's like...
You're lower to the ground.
Exactly. So there's like
more
things are a hazard.
Diff?
8.
8?
Yes.
So it's a 2.
Okay. You start making your way. It's very difficult because you don't know. No one can see you, which is a shame because it's hilarious. To navigate through the darkness, you've got like a paw reaching out slowly to land on the... Okay. And here's another paw. It's very awkward
like a dog
looking.
seeing if a screen door is there, kind of thing?
Kind of, but like on ice. Feeling pretty successful. You get like 5-6 feet. And you feel pretty good. Instinctually, you go to turn to kind of grin at your fucking Pac-Man to see how smart am I, and you bork your nose on a trailer hitch.
Oh, ow.
Oh,
Work.
Good news. No one saw it.
Okay,
I needed that to happen for life. I looked at...
fine.
I mean, with your roll, you have to, I guess.
Do I get mad?
yeah.
Gain a rage?
You know what? I'll give it to you.
Okay, cool.
If you need the rage, I'll give you that one.
I
if you
don't need
the rage.
it.
Just because I made you, I made you fucking faceplant to a trailer hitch.
I don't need it, but I'll take it.
The 10 had it.
Yep.
It's harmless fun. And they didn't even see it, so you can deny it forever.
Yep. I'm just keeping
Harley
my
saw
ear
it.
out for. Well, just keeping awareness open, trying to listen for the sound of like a door being opened or somebody else walking.
That is extraordinarily fair. Oof. And a question I will address shortly. Okay. Lupus ears, yeah?
Yep.
Y'all can hear shit. There's movement around. You can hear chatter. Not like a ton. But Tom, you had the most with 4 successes, right?
Yep.
Okay. You think you can make out maybe 5 distinct voices?
Just around, obviously.
Or around, not in your immediate area.
Right.
Echoing through.
The facility.
Yep. That's not necessarily all encompassing, but that's what you hear. Definitely chatter. You could also hear the fumbling of a doorknob. This is the security office. Carly, you could see this clearly. The guy's finally made it to the door. He's fumbling. He's got his hand on the door. But again, he's of course flying blind. The one in front of you, again, is gasping for air. He is dying slowly. Your world.
Have I broken the dying guy's grip?
Roll me your strength again.
1.
Not yet.
Good ship, Glabro.
Um,
I mean,
didn't think of it.
but you know what? You are kind of irritated.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a rage. Because you can't, this fucking bleedy prick is not playing
Yeah, I'm
ball.
going to continually just I'm trying to pry him off. If I need to kick the bolt again to get him to loosen his grip, I will. But I'm just trying to get him to let go so I can load my crossbow again.
Yeah, do it. That's neat.
Kicks it.
Yeah, kick
While
the
trying to
fucking
wiggle.
bolt.
Kicking the bolt while I'm trying to wiggle out. Let go, damn it.
I would still call that a kick. That's totally like a curb stomp at that point. Dex brawl.
I mean, for the roll, it's a kick.
Yeah,
It's totally a curb stop, though.
it's totally, yes. This poor bastard. He had 3 kids to feed. It was his last day on the job.
Oh, now you're just making it
3
worse.
successes for the curb stomp.
Or better. What is that kick damage?
Strength +1,
There you go.
+2. So strength +3 for you.
Thanks.
There you go.
Kicked it so hard the bolt went through and hit the other guy.
Might have got stuck in the wall, though. You putting your full force into it. The bolt went straight through the neck. The tip of it now on the other side, like it's stuck inside his neck. Now you're gonna have to flip him up like a Pez dispenser to get it back.
Did I at least get my wrist free?
I mean, he's pretty dead, so
Good.
maybe not.
That's not how death grips work.
I don't know.
Rigor mortis takes a little while.
I've never
Yeah, it
had
takes
someone.
Takes a while.
I'm told.
No,
mean,
you
it
lose
doesn't
your
matter.
strength. There's no way.
Yeah.
Well, I'm told
There's
that
no grip.
the muscles in the fucking jaw tensen up, but I saw that in a movie, so that might be bullshit.
Oh, there's.
I'm not worried anyway. You should fucking break the thumb if worst case, but no, you're fine.
I will reload the crossbow in that case then, trying to get it loaded before the guy is able to open the door.
Not gonna happen, but it's not like he can see you.
Yeah,
So he-
that was the attempt though.
He's opened the door and he's got the hand on the door jamb, and he's taking a step out, and Stevie wondering.
Not saying anything? I'm shocked.
Fine. Tom wants him to.
I want to hear him speak.
Hello? Steve? Oh, the generator's going on.
Pulling the crossbow.
Dave, is it you? This is scary.
Can I aim it at his eyeball?
I mean, it's gonna be extra difficulty, but
Walk right up to him and just
Yeah,
put
can I
it
walk right
yeah,
up
with-
to him and just put it near his eyeball?
I mean, you can.
At that point, just poke him with it.
I'd like to.
That-
Yeah.
What is with you?
No.
Ninjas today? Just poke him with it.
She should have a hammer. Just,
Hammer and nails. Just tink.
yep.
Yeah, I'd like to shoot him in the eye.
Why are we shooting him?
Because I don't want him to alert anybody. I'll tell you that later, though.
But aren't you like really close? Just go stab him with it.
Or shift up.
Okay,
and
with
rip his head off.
my 2 strength, or with the power of the crossbow.
Look, if she wants to play Carl and shoot a crossbow and be allergic to ketchup, that is her business.
Carl really allergic to ketchup?
Okay,
That's why
I'm
the
allergic to ketchup.
I didn't watch it, so.
the ketchup potions
you
that
find-
gave him rage.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looks like a 6-pack, but it looks like
It's a bottle of ketchup.
Bottles of ketchup.
And he shot a
gain-
crossbow?
Yeah. That was his weapon. And you can only shoot it in Hamid, by the way.
Well,
Of course.
you don't have thumbs in lupus.
Or Hispo.
And Glabro
not
doesn't
in the
exist in that game.
Hispo, you can't be Hispo, though.
Yeah, so you only get it in Hamid, because,
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it in
Thumbs.
Krynos,
No,
but,
you can't.
I mean,
but you could.
You can't.
If you had one custom made,
Fair.
how did we start talking about?
Because
don't
you
know.
decided she
No,
wants
I-
to be Carl.
Well, she decided she wants to be Carl.
I just want to shoot people with a crossbow.
She's getting her revenge.
Yes, I've been tortured. Okay,
Had a nice
Shoot
date
it.
with a houseplant, and now that's over.
Nice date.
I have some rage. They kept me in a cage.
There was-
I'm gonna
there was-
shoot him in the eye.
She's being sadistic about it. It's fine.
I'm gonna get close to his eye so that it's more likely to hit his brain and kill him.
Okay, well, let's see. We got to work around that for me. Okay, so that's going to be the
blank?
Well, the extended diff. I'm starting with that. Aim shot, higher diff. However, proximity, lower diff. Christ, let's call it 3.
Three dice or 3
No,
difficulty?
difficulty 3.
Oh, okay.
That's with the extra for the aim shot because it's point
Okay.
fucking blank and he can't see.
So, does her Apes Craft's blessing go into effect
No,
for that?
it's-
Or is
It's
it only
just
the
the one
first shot?
action.
There's just the one.
3
One action.
successes. That was a lot of 2s.
5
but
plus
3
2.
successes.
So 5 plus 2 on your damage.
You could do this in one. I don't think it's going to happen.
You'll need 6.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nope.
You might need a sick eye patch after this. Now you just
Is
gotta
there
punch
extra
them.
dice for it being point blank?
I think with the difficulty
Yeah,
of
no.
3 was
I think
Yeah,
we
it
were
was
kind
just
enough
a
to
4.
this.
There was just the 4.
So it's another guy with just an arrow half in him.
just
Yeah,
going to end up bleeding to death.
he screams out.
I'm gonna try to cover his mouth as soon as I can.
That is not going to happen. He screams out, falling backwards, seeing as he was not on the other side of the door yet. The door is now half open. Like he's keeping that thing open. He falls back into the security office. CJ, odds or evens?
Let's go evens.
Okay. We got the Benny Hill music going. As he falls back, he cracks his head open on a desk.
Did he hit the big red button that says alarm on it
I
on the way down?
fucking wish a little. He falls back. There's a pool of blood just quickly forming. He cracked that sumbitch good. So he's gonna die.
I imagine so.
It's just
That's just he's gonna die.
yeah.
At that point, I'm going to grab the one in the hallway. I'm gonna pull him into the little room, and once I got them both in there, I'll drop the shroud, peek out the door, and be like, "Over here!"
That's fun. Okay. So, because now they were both right there at the security office at that point. So you grab the leg of the one and start to drag his body, which takes a few minutes because you have no strength whatsoever.
He's so weak.
17-year-old girl dragging a grown
Right.
man. Yes.
That's this dude's like 250, and you just
You maybe hear some grunting.
you guys hear a lot of grunting. It's borderline in up ropes. You hear some slipping too, and some like sneakers squeaking.
Some squishing.
And thank fuck for that blood, because it's helping you slide these bodies in.
Oh man, if I could only see, I'd be able to help.
After a few more minutes of awkward grunting and sneakers squeaking, like on the gym floor, light returns to your world. What you see is an absolute shit show. Blood splattered on the walls, the outside wall of the security office, covering the window. There is a puddle of blood all around that security office door with streaks in it. There's fucking red footprints everywhere. There's like a hand mark on the door and like an arm where it's smeared because she fell a little. It's like the Kool-Aid man just exploded. There's half a sneaker keeping the door open a little bit. You see Carly's head peeking through that hole in the door. And she beckons you to come in with her. Guys!
Dante shakes his head and goes over there.
I'm gonna stay in Lupus.
I haven't left Lupus either.
Well, I don't want that. I don't want them seeing the bruise if I go into Hamid. I don't want them seeing the bruise on my face.
Perfect.
Didn't even think about that. Good one on that one.
Nice.
By the time I get over to the security office, I need to be like, had fun, huh?
I found the security office.
Looks like it was a little bit of a struggle.
Well, they
Looks like
struggled a
it.
little
Sounded
bit.
like it.
I mean, look at him. He's like 200 pounds.
You have other forms, you know.
Why would I can't shoot my crossbow in other forms.
You have claws in other
Have
forms.
teeth.
Are they dead?
Well, that one's still breathing.
Barely.
Barely, but he's still breathing.
He's gurgling.
Are they alerting everybody else?
No, they're not.
I mean, that
Job
scream
done.
earlier.
Job done. Maybe they're just having a good time. I'm gonna continue trying to get my crossbow bolts out.
I'm going to look for key cards and stuff on them.
They have key cards and stuff on them. Boom.
But I'm shifting to Hamid
Successful.
to get that. Obviously, 'cause
Found
I'm
in
not
everything.
doing it in Lupus.
However, I mean, you're going to have to wipe them off. They're just,
I'm sure.
Yep. Take whatever key cards.
they are not, it's not good. I'm going to just, Carly got her bolts back, but gross. Like there's a little eye on the one, and she had to basically rip the other dude's head off. Like again, a Pez dispenser, flat out. But you got him.
I'm gonna wipe them off with something. Just probably their shirt. He's dead already. He's covered in gore already. Fuck it.
I mean, like, right? We wouldn't want to shoot people with dirty.
Exactly. You know.
I mean, fucking safety first, everybody.
Yes. Safety first.
So I'm also assuming security office, they have a map of the facility in here.
And we can see what's going on with all these cameras.
I started looking already. Yeah, and then I'm starting to look at all the different screens.
It's a lot to unpack here. Okay, in the security office, you have the where the guy was sitting. You know, you could see all there's the different cameras. You could switch feeds. There's 5 monitors. Each you could switch the feed. There was also he was playing solitaire.
Of course it was. It's fine.
There is also an elevator behind the chair. It's still on your view, right?
Yeah, they still got it.
No, but I mean like that security office is in that.
Is
picture,
it the
right?
E? Is the E the
It is-
elevator?
that is the E. Yep.
if I go through the cameras and the different screens, can I switch between all the different cameras?
Yes.
And how many different spots am I seeing? I know there's 5 screens, but if I'm switching between them all...
Give me a second here.
Yeah, take your time.
Because you're being very careful. I wasn't prepared for this. I was expecting it all to be more like what Carly did. Just a fucking shit show.
I mean, that was fun.
No,
It
I
was
know.
a shit show in the dark, though. It was a stealthy shit show.
Well, she was the only one that got to witness it all.
That might be the new title.
Stealthy shit show.
Chapter 12, Shit Show in the Dark.
Stealthy shit show, triple S.
It's the 3 S's.
Christ.
Man put a lot of cameras in this.
I mean, it's a ballpark at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like I wouldn't. There are a lot focusing on outside. Like a lot.
okay.
All right. You can see, the parking lot, fence. You can see, there's some cattle.
If I get a pretty good idea where we were before we got in there, just off to the side of the cave mouth.
Well, I'm getting there. I mean, yeah, there was a camera there. What are you specifically asking? I'm not. Help me out here.
Thinking like we know where we were standing. Wasn't directly in front of the cave, it was off to the side, but like, would it have seen us?
There's no way you can know that.
Well, that's
I
why I'm
mean-
looking at the different cameras. If you're saying a lot of them are outside.
I mean, where are you versus what the camera can, unless there's something there to. You're not
we didn't
sure.
have really many landmarks.
If you continue to flip through, there are of course cameras inside. You can see, there's like a killing floor. You can see freezers. You are absolutely in a meat packing plant. There's not so many cameras upstairs though. You can see an administration office. That's all well and good. However, you also see an armory. There's a sleeping area. You see an office. What looks like a lab. The 5th monitor. It seems to have its own. Like they're on different feeds, right? It's like monitor 1 is handling these. Monitor 2 handles these.
That's what I was.
through.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting to hear.
Right. And the last 2 are. Hey, there you see the parking, right? You see the auto. You see the motor pool. You see what looks like an infirmary. You see a kitchen. You see a barracks, a sleeping area. There's the armory. There's a shooting range. You see maybe 10 people up and around, milling about. A few look very concerned. They're moving quickly through some hallways, but you have no idea where.
The elevator. Is there 1 or 2 buttons to open it?
1?
So it's only going in one direction.
Oh, you're like, okay. Yeah.
Which way does the arrow point?
It doesn't.
I just wanted to mess with it.
Yeah, if it's only... Usually they don't. If it's only 1 in there, they won't. I mean, it depends on where you were. Sometimes they do, but wasn't expecting it to.
Well, we're going to have company shortly.
Yeah.
How would we rather do this? Fight them in a nice open area?
Or
How do we know where they're going, though?
I'm sure they heard that man scream.
Yeah, they're probably coming here. Or to that armory first, and then here.
if they're going to the... Yeah, then I'll see if they're going towards the armory. The camera feeds. Might not be the best to stay here, then.
Okay, there are a couple people in the armory. Looks like they're getting stuff. But you don't know where the armory is.
Right.
I mean, keep that in mind. Like, I know you guys see the
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
but
that's
you
why I'm-
seeing
we
it
don't know
doesn't
where
mean you
anything
know where
is.
it is.
That's what I'm saying. Do we just sit here and wait for them to come?
I
Because
don't-
we don't know where anything is.
But that's my point. Like, if I can see the armory, I see there are people there, then we can assume we're going to have company and they'll be armed. I don't know if we should stay here.
Would you rather them raise the alarm and have more backup?
I mean, we've already made it this far, and we'd have to wait for the door to open.
We've already made quite a mess.
Yeah. Let's
Getting in the net elevator.
let's see where that elevator leads.
We had that key
Oh.
card, right?
No, we got 2 of them now.
Okay, you guys climb in the elevator. And ride that on up. You find yourself in, say, like an office. It's like a couple lockers, a coffee table, a couch, a little coffee pot,
I'll look in the lockers.
There's like a shirt. It's like a lab coat.
Is there a door in the immediate vicinity?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
What's on the desk?
Some magazines, pad of paper, pencil, newspaper, as well. It's pretty nondescript.
Going to the door, is it a solid door or like one with a window?
It's solid.
Okay. Shifting up to Hamid for a moment and just gonna try the door, see if it's locked or unlocked.
It opens just fine from this side.
Yep.
I'm going to put the lab coat on.
Okay.
I was debating that, but you still beat me to that again.
Mm-hmm.
It was just the one locker? Because I was going to open up all the lockers.
No, there's a couple, but nothing to speak of. It's a pair of boots and one.
Only one had the lab coat, damn.
There could be a second one, that's fine. If it makes you feel better.
Dr. Dante. Reporting for duty.
All right. What are we doing?
I say let's keep going. Let's shift back down to Lucas now the door is at least ajar.
All right. It's very dark. It smells of death. Meat, raw meat, hair and bone and blood. It's like a chute, a narrow path. You can see there's a bay door, which is closed, of course, but it's like a chute, a path, narrowing in. The floor itself here is stained kind of red, but it's hard to tell because it's only ambient light. Wherever you are, it's closed.
Fun.
Is there a light switch or something that I can feel for?
Not that you can see currently. I mean, intellectually, of course, but you need to know where, right?
Yeah.
So it's just the room with like that bay door that we can see the outline of and that chute, or is it like a larger room?
Oh, it's a larger room. You can see here where there was that room downstairs. There's not a room. You see it's open floor.
Okay.
In fact, like you guys are looking, that is the room. The full map that I sent. That's what you're looking at. You could see the different pieces of equipment, whether you necessarily know what they're for.
Doubtful.
Yeah, right. I feel like maybe no. But there are workstations. There's a bit of an assembly line. You can see that there's kind of like conveyors and meat hooks.
Anything hanging from the meat hooks?
Not currently.
Not currently. Okay.
Like this is not business hours.
Should we just torch this place?
I think that might be a good idea because I just had terrible thoughts. The van that we were following that picked up the roadkill and came here?
Are they serving that? What the fuck?
Well, it definitely was that van over there. I saw it. Saw the dented front end.
Torching sounds great. Problem is, where's the exit?
The way we came in.
I'm not going to torch a place and then try to go down in an elevator.
You hit the Umbra.
What's on the other side?
Tons of spiders.
Or ground?
How do we do this? We don't happen to hear the sounds of like anybody rushing around in this area, do we?
No.
Okay. Maybe it's worth going back the way we came and going down that hall that we saw the first security guy coming from. They're probably coming from that way.
I mean, I can shed more light on this situation if you need me to.
I can't find the light switch, though.
It's a fun thing about my staff.
Oh, yeah? What is going on with that stuff?
Just needed one to activate it. Activated it. Tip of it illuminates.
He's a flashlight
look.
cane.
I have a flashlight cane.
Oh, that's like the opposite of what I do.
Pretty much.
I mean, you can see better.
Yeah.
There was
10 yards more of light.
Right, but there was ambient light anyway, right? So you weren't flying blind.
Right.
Yeah.
You wave it around. I suppose you could see a light switch somewhere along a far wall.
Any other doors for...
Well, and I mean, at this point, we can refer to the map. You can see there are, aside from where the chute is, there are 3 exits from the room you are in. And you can see the swinging doors.
Is anybody still in Lupus?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm in.
Can you smell where the meat would be?
It's kind of all around, right?
Yeah, like I'll have you guys re-roll because I think that's been long enough for the scene, like transition. Okay. But I will give you the whole fucking place smells like meat.
Tasty.
So is it
tasty shack meat?
Just for the remainder of the scene, sure. Unless you want to keep doing them case by case.
I think before leaving, we should find out if the meat is actually meat or if it's what Ed thinks.
5.
That's right.
4.
Damn.
6, 6, 9, 9, 7.
Damn.
Yeah, the smell permeates everywhere. You are in a meat processing plant. There's no...
So
you
it's
smell
too
cow,
good.
You smell... Yeah, right?
It's too good at that point, because I can't pinpoint now.
Well, even then, fuck, right?
Yeah, everything smells like meat here.
It's like you're
it's like looking for a grain of sand at the desert.
Like if this were open, you would be in the fucking kill floor right now.
Pretty much. Floors are stained red.
Right.
This is the processing area.
Like, I don't know if you can see in the map. There's the gut, the singe and wash, fucking scoldy hair.
It's hard to tell. It's
no, but it is. Like, this is,
it's a little blurry.
Let's, do you want to try to find the meat, where they store it, what kind of meat it is?
I think we should deal with the people who are arming themselves to deal with us first.
I agree with that. That's what I wanted to do with in the first place.
Yep.
Where do we find them?
Probably back down the hall that the other guy came from. There's one person, there might be more.
I'm all for a fight, guys, but I think we're in over our heads.
But leave now and then they beef up security. Just like they did at the other facility.
Mm-hmm.
This needs to be dealt with.
I get that, but...
Maybe back down the elevator. I bet since, we don't see anybody coming in here. We don't see any, immediate ways out.
What's the door? What are the doors locked or unlocked?
You will have to try them.
I will try them.
Where are you going?
The closest one.
That's, kind of guess the door to the right.
If we're by the office door, so the one to the right.
Okay. Yeah, that is you go to open the door. The door, in fact, does open. It is a big-ass freezer. There's just carcass upon carcass just hanging. Flat out meat locker. It's the carcass chiller. Lots of bodies. Lots of moo cows.
Moo.
Can I tell what kind of meat it is? Like, is it still in the shape of the animal?
Oh, no, this is cow.
Okay.
There's lots of cows. It's like a fucking Apis reunion. Moo.
Well, if she's checking that door, I'm going to go check the other ones.
All right. The hallway south?
Yeah.
Okay. Which is a hallway. As you can see. It looks largely like offices, or closer to. You could see some of those fucking floor mats here and there in front of the various doors, but there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so fucking 6 doors there.
Looks like offices this way, guys.
That might be worth more checking out, see if we can find anything interesting or useful. So, gonna move the way Dante went and try the first door on the left, I guess.
With your paws?
You gotta flip the thing around.
Going into Ahmed.
There you go. Just needed to hear it.
All right. It's a storage room. It looks like, there's shelving, boxes of shit. It's in a relative state of disarray. It needs some organization, but it's a storage room.
I will check the next door, obviously. We're just going to go door to door down this hall.
All right. It's a bath. This is all very mundane by the books so far. There's showers, lockers. While that's going on, Carly, what are you doing?
I'm going to kind of open up some of the other doors to see what's going on in some of the other rooms.
Okay.
The carcass chilling room. I'm going to open up the... What?
Yeah, that's
another one of the swinging doors.
All right. Yeah, you're in the carcass chiller now.
It's either straight ahead or right.
Right.
All right. You enter these doors and you see there's there's a lot of tables and packaging stations, mixers, things like that, but everything looks to be very clean. Obviously, I mean, there's not meat sitting out, that shit was cleaned up before the shift ended, clearly. It looks, I don't want to say good, like it looks fine. I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why would
It looks normal.
Yes, thank you.
It looks how I would expect.
Right. I don't know why normal was so fucking hard for me.
that looks like a normal process.
Right? Yeah, it does. I mean, I guess what does that mean and how do you know what normal is? But just, we can all understand. We can just, right?
Nothing's jumping out. There's no human on a meat hook here.
Right. Like there's not a femur on the floor.
Whoops, I left that there.
Just a pyramid of dead puppies. No, nothing like that.
See Teddy in the corner.
A puppy mid.
You see Teddy in the corner. I mean, just still keep going down the hallway.
Do we hear any more voices?
No, you haven't heard shit since you've been up here.
Okay, so no one's up here. Well, so far.
Let's get some more pieces to this puzzle before you try solving it. Go open a door.
I don't like this.
You can watch my back.
I'm already trying to do that.
Oh, how will we know unless you tell us?
Yeah, at this point, any door I see you guys watching opening up, I'm trying to keep an eye on.
Well, but who though?
Everybody as much
Yeah.
as I can.
But they're in completely opposite
completely-
Yeah,
directions.
those two guys went down the hallway and Carly kind of fucked off
Okay, well,
because
then I'm
she was
gonna-
curious about the meat.
I'm going to head towards Carly if she's by herself then. Try and keep an eye on her.
Okay. So you catch up to her over at the processing room. And again, you see perfectly normal equipment. Everything looks to be cleaned up and packed away. It's a fun little tour.
We're having a fun
they're in a
tour of the
tight ship in
packaging
here.
plant.
Right?
Oh, you've come to join me. Looks like they were in a tight ship. It looks all normal here. I've never worked in a meat packing plant, but willy-nilly just going to walk through the next door. Zero cares in the world.
All right.
The one across the room.
Yeah, I was going to say there's only the one. So, hey, you're in a
Didn't have
kitchen.
to roll.
You're in the kitchen?
Any gas stoves we could use?
I mean,
It's a kitchen.
yeah, there would have to be.
Yeah. If we want to do a repeat of the Wendy's.
Yeah, it's just a normal kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, like there's, again, a lot of equipment.
Like an industrial-sized kitchen.
Right.
But nobody around.
It's
What?
closed.
Yeah, it's the middle of the night.
I mean, like I forget what time but it's got to be what, like 2, 3
It's
in
gotta
the
be
morning?
like 2 in the morning, yeah.
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 Guess what's open in Willows Pass? Nothing.
But you also said there was like barracks and beds and stuff. Which,
In the downstairs bunker?
so it's just the guards.
So yes, we're wasting our time up here.
I found it strange that you guys decided to tour the perfectly normal meatpacking plant rather than the
Yeah.
underground bunker.
We didn't know
Yeah,
it
after
was.
getting to the
That's
third
fair.
normal room.
We have
After
a
getting
map.
to the third normal room, I'm going
No,
to turn around and be like, this is boring.
Yes,
You're right, but I want to make my fucking joke.
it's
So
fine.
then
I
I'm
mean,
gonna-
we have a map, but we don't have a map.
No, totally.
Now, as we've gone through probably at least 7 rooms, we're probably all going to be like, yeah, we need to go back downstairs.
I'm going to walk back the way I came to find the other guys.
Like 4 rooms
I'm
over.
going to say it down the hall. Hey, we have,
Do you not
Gas
realize how
stoves.
far away you are from us, dude?
oh, really? Is that far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
You're
Yeah.
here, we're down here, and it takes that path to get to us.
All right, forget that then.
You might as well be in another building.
Yeah.
So when we meet up.
Yeah. I started heading back.
Marco!
Marco.
Following with Dante here.
This is just a regular facility, man. I don't understand this.
They must be doing the sketchy things at another place.
Downstairs.
This whole fucking place is sketchy.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Why the fuck is there a meat processing plant in the middle of a goddamn tunnel?
Well, we know the
hidden
meat
in a
is
cave?
tainted here, so guess what? This is probably where they make it.
Well, that's fucking obvious at this point, but
Did you guys find an exit door where you were looking?
Just a bunch of offices and storage and showers.
Are there any exit signs on the ceiling?
Yes.
There we go.
I can elaborate.
Please.
Yeah, what direction are they leading?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, one, there is there's the door right next to the bay door at the squeeze chute.
Okay.
It's directly under it. has an exit sign above
Okay.
that. And I didn't offer because he didn't ask at the time. But when you went down that hallway, the end of the hallway,
There's an exit.
there was an
It
exit.
looks like an exit on
Yeah.
the map, but yeah.
But no
Okay,
one
so-
specifically asked, so I didn't give it to you.
Yeah, so we're probably above ground now. So yeah, it's all underground is where all the shady shit probably happens.
Yeah, we should go back down there.
When we do, just nobody try putting themselves in the middle of the elevator doorway, because what are the chances they're
Oh,
probably
they're all
waiting?
probably there waiting.
Yep.
We've spent enough time up here. I think it's a bad idea to even go back down there.
A lot of you make your way back to the initial office, which does take the key card to re-enter, but luckily you guys hold on to that. You make your way in just as you were before. Elevator, the standard-looking lounge. It's all very inconspicuous, non-distinct. And then the elevator. Secret elevator part. That's not normal, but the rest. Most places don't have secret elevators.
No. We can't go down. They're waiting for us. They knew we were here, and with as many cameras as we saw there, they know, one, what we look like, and they're just fucking waiting. It's going to be an ambush.
Yeah, you're probably right on that one.
You want to fight? We let them through the elevator, we let it go down, we crash to the top. After they unload all their weapons. That's not a smart idea right now. There are too many of them. We can't fight this. Not alone.
Well, then we go back with the knowledge.
We did some scouting. We can say that.
We found their secret elevator.
Yep. And we're gonna know where both exits are, or both entrances are.
We created our own mess.
Unfortunately, it was a failure again, huh?
I wouldn't call this a failure.
No.
We've got key cards.
There's another.
And we know a layout. We know what kinds of things they have down there. We know they have an armory.
And they're probably going to be needing some new security guards. Step in, Carter.
It's not bad. Hopefully these cameras don't have audio.
Let's give them something to think about, just a little bit. I'm gonna, call the elevator back up. Why don't we send it back down empty, so they think maybe, if they're not actively watching the cameras on it the way down.
Yeah, send it back down. Let's get the fuck out of here. Mm-hmm. And when we come back and we see bullet holes in the elevator, we'll know.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
When the elevator comes up, just gonna lean in, press the button for down, and there was an exit out by the office.
Shift into Lupus. Heading that way.
Follow.
Yep. Sticking an Hobbit to work the door.
Yes, I shall also
Opposable
stick with
thumbs and all.
Ahmed just in case.
Well, it is locked. It's that standard glass, like you see it, that so many fucking businesses.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the
one latch.
the one latch. Something like obviously it's locked, but you can
Is
work
it
the
locked
light.
from the outside? Yeah, okay.
No, yeah, and I don't know.
Yeah, I was just checking, because it was like, yeah, that is, good thing we got somebody in Hobbit. Click.
This is weird design. Why would it lock from the outside?
Yeah, it's like that.
Anybody can
Yeah,
come
no,
in.
it's a locked door, but
No, yeah, you get the latch, pop that fucker open, and it's nighttime. You are in the industrial district.
We're all going home tonight.
yep. We avoided one death trap. Now let's go tell everybody else about those worms.
Okay. Night has cooled ever slightly since you have been down in secret bunkers. The parking lot empty. The fence all around the perimeter. You can hear a little mooing from the other side of the building.
Do we hear gunfire as we were leaving?
No.
Okay.
Might be a little too far down.
Also probably a little too insulated.
There you
Yeah.
It was worth the ask.
go. I mean, I did point out there was a shooting range down there. You saw that on the... Could you imagine if, the cows heard that shit?
Oh, God.
Every day's a stampede.
Yeah.
I guess they wouldn't have to press them into patties at that point, right? That would just happen naturally.
Oh, jeez.
I figured, again, it was worth the ask.
It's the kill floor so much he's like a juicer.
That's how you make spam, apparently.
I mean,
Oh, gross.
Yeah, shipping down to Lupus as well.
the four of you make your way back to the cabin. The night is quiet as normal, but you are very careful as you make your way home, staying obviously to the shadows, to the woods as much as humanly possible, trying to avoid the main roads, cutting through alleys, making sure you're not followed. You make your way back home, back to the cabin. You opt to wait till the morning to deliver the information on Magnifique, a time when everyone will be in attendance. Despite the care you took making your way back to the cabin, you've decided to sleep in shifts, and the off chance something managed to follow you home. But just the same, you got home together, safe, and eager to peel some more layers off the mystery of this island come the morning. Epilogue. As you all awake the next morning, you find La Magnifique assembled in the kitchen, preparing a breakfast. As you get ready to begin, you notice that Dante is absent. It doesn't take long, but you find a note sitting on the pillow of his bed.
Hey guys, I know this is sudden, but Owl visited me last night. My mother's been found. This is Strider business. And only I can do this. I don't know how long I'll be gone, but I will be back and solve this shit on this island. And P.S. Make her a member of the pack. Signed, Walks with Anubis.
And that'll do it for now. Make sure to tune in 2 weeks for the next chapter of Wherever Gaia Takes Us, and next week for the regular episode of Rage Across the Internet. If you like what we do, tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody, and you can always jump onto our Ko-Fi to give us a little support that, trust me, we desperately need. You can find that at ko-fi/Rage Across the Internet, and you can find us here, the same place you found us last week. So be sure to tune in and have some fun with us. You take it easy.